Alright, update 2.6 story. Here we go. Hopefully, this one keeps impressing me like the last one.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
Sure,
And then
kid.
I'll finally get to.
I'm gonna interact with. Wait, first let me.
Efficiency above all.
Actually,
Not to brag, but I
let me
doubt
interact with you real quick.
Not to brag.
Purchase, purchase, purchase. Also, I forgot that you can interact with some of the characters by the end of their story, so I still have to do Zany's and somebody else's. Because I haven't gotten the time to do that yet. Buy more than one just in case. I'll never get over the fact how food looks better in video games and anime than it does in real life.
What's
Not
the last
to
barbecue,
brag,
please?
but I down that carousel with just
That's
one
true.
blow.
Wow.
The hell? Oh, there we go. Alright, cutscene starts.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy. Air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Mm. All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F-Force Palace. But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay? Free meal? This effort really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing!
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Afra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon. The messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
Did they improve Abby's quality? Cause bro is glowing. And I'm not even talking about with the TV in the back. Like his detail looks a little bit better than last time. Or am I just tripping?
Bro got a glow up.
He looks like he got a glow up. Or I could just be delusional.
You think so?
You know we're gonna be glowing. What you mean by that, AJ? Gonna be golden?
Oh, it's a song from the K-pop movie.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses.
I was gonna say I'm surprised you know, but I just remembered you literally just told me you watched the movie.
And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar. You
Man, what the
possess
fuck? I'm gonna get a
eyes
Marvel
as
rifle
clear as
because
crystal.
I hate myself.
No comment.
But
What the? Who the hell?
what troubles you so that eyes once
And you know
bright
what?
as the highland
I'm
sky now
I'm
darken
gonna go on the
with
account
rolling
that's in
clouds?
bronze, just because I
Have
want to
fun.
suffer more.
Fun.
A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles.
Just make sure I got the
The
rope.
clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne.
I don't trust this guy.
Wait,
At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets
okay, you might have to
lie
censor that.
buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power.
Answer what?
No, I just said, let me make sure I got the rope.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a rope.
Sure.
He's just gonna get a rope. He can use it for many things.
Oh.
So there's no point in censoring that. It's stupid. She's getting a rope. I didn't even hear him say that either, to be honest. Anyways.
Even
mean-
one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
You are?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the Ephor, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4, too. Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta.
Yo, what did your viewer type in chat?
Septimont.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
That's why I speak of her with some familiarity.
Rover, I wouldn't trust this guy. I don't know. Something's giving me some weird vibes.
I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Oh, my tale with her is already written. She's been avoiding me. She doesn't want to join the wife collection. But it's fine. It's fine.
You'll get her one day.
I'll get her. No, not one day. I'll get her today. We'll see.
Today? I don't think you'll get her today.
Augusta.
Here we go. Important time. Here we go. If I want to, I'm going to put autoplay, but I just hate the long pauses.
A girl of humble birth. A resonator of modest talent. A commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her
I'm just
place.
reacting to the...
Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Well, this art looks amazing. What?
I'm gonna have to thank you for putting me on.
Dear guest from afar, do follow me into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dull.
W recommendation.
What in the hell is this? Oh my god. Different choices will change the corresponding status value. My hell? AJ, what in the hell is what are these? The story ends if a stat drops to 0? What? Is this a game?
Oh wait, it's our emotes. Wait, I added these.
When did you add these?
It says 2024.
Engage with the gladiators.
Engage. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me see. Go.
No, it was engage. I put engage. It was the right choice. Following the gladiators, you arrive to this man. I hate reading in the city of Septimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving to the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Show a way of the city. Remain quiet and anxious. Remain quiet and anxious won't solve anything. I feel like Augusta is an actual strong-willed character. Obviously, she made mistakes, but I don't feel like she. I don't know. I don't think she's nervous. DB, classic DB fan. Oh my god. At least I can read in my head. All right. A poster for the gladiators. Agon.
But if wait. If you could read in your head, right?
How
do you know if it's right?
Because I can read in my head, but I can't read it out loud because my abilities of reading out loud suck ass. Now stop ruining this and shut up and let me read.
No. How do you know what you say in your head is right?
Anyways, chat.
AJ, you get what I'm saying, right?
Pinned to a wooden board, the air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Okay. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. Draw closer to the crowd. You must know Septimum reveres? What is this? The fuck? Yeah, bro. Anyways, strength. Here, only the victor. All right. Yeah, I'm illiterate. All right. Here's the Dragon Ball fan kicking in. Back to reading in my head.
You must know Seption reverses strength. Here, only the victor reigns. This is a law older than the city itself.
Yeah, we're cooked, bro. We're cooked. Yeah, we're so cooked.
New York education.
New York education right here, guys. Oh my god.
You must know Seption reverses strength. Here, only the victor reigns. This is a lot older than the city itself.
I'm gonna say passion because they are passionate.
Wait, hold on.
Do you need me to read? No, AJ. Let us get over this. We do this. Eat or be eaten. Such in the way of this city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and size the crown with your own teeth. Continue. It doesn't really matter which way you choose. You can't stop thinking about their conversation. You realize the gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septimon. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. Quietly leave the crowd, tear down the poster, and walk away from the crowd. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna be stupid enough to do that. Continue. As you leave, you notice the 3 words stand out in the innocent chatter. I think that says innocent. Insistent? Maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, insistent. I'm stupid. Identity, status, and talent. They seem to be essential part of gladiating. Jesus. Of being a gladiator. There you go. Twisting my own words.
Damn. It's that bad.
I dropped out of college.
But you finished high school though.
Barely. Alright. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as more boring displays of butchery, which I can understand why, but we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. What the that sounds like. Damn, that's a good flashback right there. Funny story, chat. I remember one night I was on a phone call. I was playing stupid, and one of my used to be friends asked me, Derek, where do you think roses come from? And I just said a rose is literally just a white flower. You just covered in blood. I said as a
Damn.
joke. Lionel started laughing and he said, I hate the fact that I laughed at that. It was all worth it. I made the goat laugh. That was a good
Yeah.
flashback. Want to have a little bet on how many mangy rats? The fuck is a mangy rat? Anyways, are gonna try for the Agon this year. Them and their stench be stinking up the place. I'm guessing he's talking about commoners. Cause this sounds like a noble type of shit talk. Ignore their words. Like the hell? You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back. Someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day. And perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star, but takes on a few prodigies. So you want to join the Agon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourself? You recall the discussions about gladiators' identity, status, and talent. People in the city sometimes seem to value these more than anything. You choose to speak honestly about your past, lie about your past. There's no point in lying. Humble beginnings. The dark tide took your home and you came to Septima seeking strength. Is that so? Got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home, people like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough of idiots like you. Oh, you little shit. Fuck that, I'm arguing. What now, still here are you? You think stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. You're pathetic. Nah, bro. Look him in the eye. Don't be afraid. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike, you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Accept the duel without hesitation. Accept with deliberation? What is after wait, what?
Deliberation.
Oh. What does that even mean? I heard this word, but I just don't remember the meaning of this.
It's like, I think it's like thinking. It's like another word for like thinking.
Fucking we ball. No mercy. Strengthless, do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I want to become a gladiator. Which is why I'm seeking power. Increase my strength. Hey, do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't now. How do you plan to end this? I hope you know, the most cockiest people always end up getting the most surprise after they get their ass beat. Challenge him again the next day. Fuck yeah. Back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are pestering? As the city folks say, you are, huh? Attack. Just like last time, you aren't much of a challenge to Kato. You are swiftly beaten once again. Low key, I kind of hate the fact that we're doing this card type of game, but I get to want to keep viewers' interaction. I wouldn't mind just sitting there listening to the backstory or some animated type shit. Continue the challenge on the 3rd day. Go on. Too slow, too weak. Your foolish swing only brings smiles to your enemies. I'll be faster. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you lost. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? I'll get you some food at least. At the end of the day, the more she continues, the more training she kind of gets. Let's think about this, chat. Giving up is really not the smart choice. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. I'm about to collapse. I can still fight. About to collapse. Because if you're weak and you know it, there's no point in pushing yourself even further, because then you're just gonna hurt yourself in the end. That's how I see it. Wind swept up by the blade whispers past, and you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the great oak's leaves, and you hear your friends' laughter, your parents' gentle calls. Oh, she's having a flashback moment. But in the very next breath, a bone-deep chill enfolds you that touch you. You know it all too well. Thoughts race across your mind, and your hand intensively gripped the sword hilt. Won't surrender. You seize the opening and land a hit on Kato. There we go. Catch Kato's sword. It's rather heavy. The victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. Conquest. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there, Augusta. That's your name, isn't it? Reach 100 reputation. Damn, I'm doing actually pretty good. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose to this name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I am prepared. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, I will be chanting your name. You have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talent. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make them know my true name. I will make the crowd cheer. Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp, right here. Let's fucking go. Are we done with this type of story?
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone, but they are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-4 we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of the corrupt system.
Then Kato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Don't tell me I have to sit down and play another card game, bro. I was about to say, is this really the... There's no way this is really the... Unless this is like the backstory, and then you do this, and then you jump straight into the actual thing. Unless that's how it goes. Let me double check. Yeah, this is the main quest. Guess this is how it goes. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Kato's training, and today the grind continues. Stick to the training schedule. A little rest won't hurt. I'll go later. Fuck no. You arrive at the training site. Repeating the same moves over and over again has begun to wear you on your patience. Notice some gladiators training in moves you never seen before. You decide to peek into their training, stay focused, and keep on your own training. I think peeking is not bad. You reflect on your training and always you alone facing the wooden post, patching yourself up and over. Endure and push through. Give it sadness. No. They slip by and the gladiators' agony draws near. Today, Kato will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now you're on your own. Oh my god. Hold on. These are all top of the line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? Continue. Like products on display, you and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Take a step forward. The audience cast their eyes in your direction, however, all you receive is consistent laughter in return. Visions of your home ruin flash within your mind. Glimpses of nobles' lavish lifestyle flicker through. Fuck. How's that bad? Her remember. Okay, whatever. These last, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. The rot in high places also played a part in your home's ruin. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of gladiators existed only to serve their desires. Silently, you swore to shatter these rules. If fire angers ignites in your chest. Oh well, a village girl with such unremarkable forte, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last Septimo had a joke this amusing. Try and you'll see. Show them your sword. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can call? Have a good laugh, or do you think playing innocent will win you a favor? Oh my god, I'm gonna play some music in the background. This is too quiet for me. Just nothing too loud. Also, guys, I will be playing VTuber music by Alma Lee, Numi, Bao, Mori.
But I'm just jamming to VTuber music right now.
Let's go. That's how it is out here, guys.
He put me on.
Let's go. All right. Shout out Alma Lee.
Scatterbrain.
All right, here we go.
That shit's a banger.
All right. Shouldn't be too loud, but at least something's being in the background. All right, here we go. All right. What can you offer? Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always fine, secure of entertainment. You bear a small anticipation that someone will pick you. You give the nobles a chilling stare as they talk in whispers. Don't anticipate. Entertainment, you say? Huh. Except the most strength defines worth. You shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers yourself. You turn your view towards the voice with heavy steps. A well-dressed, old-school noble walks down from the stands towards you. He smells of rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Septimum had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. You frown at the old-school noble. You silently clench your fists. And I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further. Brave young lady. I almost said girl. You accept the noble's trial. Through the trials to find a word or something intended only to break you. To the trial ground. Outside the walls of Septimo City lies a wasteland plagued by the dark tide. Your homeland. Returning home, you can't help but feel sentimental. It's not different from home, you remember. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within the caves. No common blade can cut through its skin. Why does this remind me of Sparta? The only way to become a man is once you get thrown into literally, like, what? Into some cold ass hardcore environment, and you have to come back with proof that you became a man or some type of shit. Forgot what it was. Kill a beast or something? Based on a game or a movie though, at least that's how it goes. Your first trial is to slay the beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all your equipment but a dull sword. I have no choice but to accept. A dull sword is more than enough. The mountain trial winds like a serpent. Among the charred tree stumps, dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close to your as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of sunlight split, the cave revealed itself, breathing death before you get a clear picture of the cave. A crushing force presses down upon you. Try to break free. Get down. You try to get yourself killed. Hold your breath or you're alerted. Do as he says. You turn around and these hunters just then. A massive beast roars walk past where you're hiding. Keep your head down. The fuck? How am I losing shit? After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Going by those clothes, you're Septimum Gladiator, huh? I used to be just like you, lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles, and ended up like this. We're nothing but their playthings. Something about the beast. Only a madman would go after that lion. I have my reasons. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparations for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose silently to observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you manage to grasp on an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march towards the deep cave. Deep within the cave, dark embrace, you tread softly, then a sudden dread freezes your step. Between the flickers torch flames, a monstrous shape appears. The lion beast, fire from the nether dances amid its golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. As you expected, your sword fails you. It inflicts against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to quickly analyze the cave's environment. Dodge its attack and search for a weak point. No good, can't find an opening. It's moving faster and reaching further. Can't keep this up. If strength alone isn't enough, perhaps I can borrow some help. Just before the lion pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stelates above. I don't know what the hell that is. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaw. Land on its neck, it lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges force its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull and the beast strangles itself in frantic struggle. The trial has ended and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Pure water down into the mountain valley, and then dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in water. The clear stream slowly turns red, the birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest unease at your presence. Sorry for the silence, guys, but I have food. I'm not gonna be chewing into the mic, so I'm gonna be quiet. Video's gonna be silent. Just enjoy
Yum,
Lee's voice,
yum,
bro. Oh my
yum,
god, shut
yum,
up, bro.
yum, 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 yum,
That's why I
yum.
hate streaming
So
early.
guys,
I
you're
hate,
so
I hate him.
BW sword.
I hate him, bro. I
Yum,
actually
yum,
hate this guy. I hate this guy so much.
yum, yum.
merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration? I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the F4 is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story, the reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page. It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, Yuno is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
My goddess.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat, and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno, unruly behavior, left Tetragon Temple without permission, and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Nom 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 nom
Patience,
nom
you know.
nom.
The
Stop,
warrior
stop.
has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. A hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that
Damn.
fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
All right, that's the end of part 1. I'm gonna take advantage of making more than one VOD so I can have more YouTube for the more content for the YouTube. So yes,
Bro,
splitting up the
he's
parts.
his vid farming. He's literally farming his vids.
Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
It's literally the same stream.
Shut up.